Great. God bless you so much. My name is Pastor Lawrence. I am right here. This is Taita Taveta County. We are coming here for the very prophetic assignment for this week, where we're beginning today. Thank you, the Lord, so much. We are speaking about generational errors that most of the time causes the delays and the frustrations of people's life. And that's one of the biggest challenges that are happening around the people's life. As you can see, this expansive area, these are Saiso areas, very beautiful mountains, like you can see the other mountain, the other end. That looks like Table Mountain in Cape Town, South Africa. But when you look at the condition of the place and the life of the people in this place, you discover there's a lot of poverty that looks around. And some of the poverties are not just poverty, but it's a spiritual poverty that has been elevated through these places, through some initiational spiritual activity that has taken place, that has caused this place to become so desolate. Actually, if you look at this place, so beautiful, so powerful, so nice. If you look at that mountain, if you have been in Cape Town, I have been in Cape Town in a Table Mountain. That place is like a Table Mountain, but you can imagine there's nothing that is so useful, because if you go to Cape Town, there's nothing that's so scenic apart from the sea, Pacific and Indian Ocean where they meet, and that Table Mountain. But here, the reason and the place is because you discover that spiritually the place becomes so redundant, the place becomes so lazy, the place becomes so dumped down. Why? Because spiritually, when there's an error in the place, because I came to understand that this place has so many cultural things that took place, that became as one of the barriers of the progressive of this land. You can see the expansive land of the Seychelles and the thousands and thousands, because I understand this place, it was taken over by the white people who were just planting Seychelles in this place, and that's why the place was there. But the indigenous, the owners, the people who are born here, they are living in poverty. Why? Because the error in the land can cause always that what we call the delay and productive, and also some level of satanic and spiritual backwardness that causes men become very down. And I pray, as we are coming to this week, we are speaking about dealing with generational errors. Generational errors can be caused about the pollution of the land. People can pollute the land through sacrifices, idolatry, and the satanic worship that makes the land become polluted. I pray that we are coming to redeem the land by the grace of God. Look at that place. If you can watch in that end, look at that far end, how it's so glorious. Look at the other mountain, how so is powerful and nice. A place where it can be made even a powerful hotel, and many other places are tourists. Actually, from here to Savo West is not far. There's Savo West and there's a Savo East. From here it's East, Savo East, where there's a lot of resources about the place. There's some minerals here in this land. But if you look at this land, can you be able to identify the minerals and this place? No. Because you look at the infrastructure, look at the roads, look at the lifestyle of people, it tells you there's something that is wrong. Spiritually, not politically. You know, political always follows the spirituality. When the political follows the spirituality route. So when there's a spiritual error, it causes the land become barren, the land become polluted, the land becomes so bad, and that's what happened in this place. And I pray God shall change that scenario in Jesus' name. Let's meet at Taveta Praise Center, where we are going to have a spiritual grace. Look at those ends, look at those ends, look at those places. This place is so powerful, especially when you are retiring, when you are of age. This place is very warm. You need to have a house here. You need to have a place here. But now, because of the spirituality level of lessness that it comes because of the place, now as I can descend and go up on these places, you can look at what is happening in those mountains, in those good places, and in those ends. Look at that mountain. I'm trying to associate that mountain with Table Mountain. Remember, Table Mountain in South Africa, Cape Town, the most attractive, that attract thousands and thousands. They have a cable car that run from that place. What about if that place can be a Table Mountain? The Lord bless you. Let's meet at Taveta Praise Center for the spiritual week about to call generational errors. And the Lord will bless you. Shalom.